Okay, we made it as far as Dease Lake. We came to Brown Bird RV Park. And it's just some little pull-through sites with hookups with water and electric. They do have a dump station. We were able to catch up some laundry. And now we're going to walk back here because we saw something when we drove in yesterday. By the way, it's been raining all night and most of the day today. Okay, Nick, you need a lesson today. You need to learn how to spell. Yeah, we're going to teach you something. Over here, there's a sign. And you don't know what this says. Come here. Okay, Nick, here. D. See? D. Nick. O. G. Do you see that? Come here. P. A. R. K. Come here. You know what that says? That says dog park. Okay, now let's go see what this is all about. We're going to walk around the perimeter first and make sure there's no holes. Okay, we did a perimeter. Let's see what this is. What do you think? Okay, it looks good. Okay, run, 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 run. Oh, there's just so much to sniff. He just doesn't know what to do. Come on, Nick. Come on. Ho-ho, look at you go. Run. Run, 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 run. Here's the showers and the laundry building. I think it was $4 for a shower and $1.50 for wash. And a couple more quarters for dry.
No, $1.25 for wash and $1.50 for dry.
Oh, okay. Well, this big, huge gray cloud came. So we better get back in the camper and get supper going. What a view kitchen tonight. It's going to be pretty easy. I don't know how much I really need to film. But we have flour taco shells. We have onion, Valdalia sweet onion, tomatoes, shredded cheese. By the way, I can't do dairy products, but I buy this Vio Life Mexican style shreds. It's gluten-free, lactose-free, dairy-free, soy-free. My granddaughter calls it potato cheese, but I get this at Walmart. Vio Life, dairy-free. Got Steve's taco sauce. Got my guacamole and some lettuce to chop up. Then I have some browned hamburger meat that I had frozen and some grilled chicken that we had frozen. I'm going to thaw those, chop them up. And we're going to have chicken and beef tacos tonight. Okay, it's time to make up our tacos. I love this little steaming dish for the microwave because we have hookups this time. I can heat things up in the microwave. There we go. So we're going to start with a flour tortilla. I'm going to do one with some of this grilled up chicken. There we go. Leave some there for Steve. And toss in some lettuce. A couple tomatoes. My potato cheese. It's pretty good. I mean, it will melt like regular cheese too. You can buy it in slice form, and Nicholas, and it melts in like grilled cheeses. They're pretty good. And some avocado. Guacamole. And there we go. Taco. All ready. There we are. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, it's a little late morning. It's
Yeah.
already 11.
Yeah.
We kind of laid around this morning, cooked a breakfast,
Yep.
finished up some videos.
Yep. We did that too.
Yeah.
And relaxed.
Yeah.
So now we're packed up pretty well. We just have to run to the dump station.
Mm-hmm.
And
Topped off our water tanks already.
yep. Then we got to run to the get fuel, and then we should be pretty good.
Yeah, we're at Dease Lake. And I know the fuel's going to be expensive, but you do what you got to do, right?
That's right.
And from here,
We're heading to, I can't pronounce that.
oh, I can't pronounce either. Some provincial park we're going to check out. It's
Yeah.
about 70, 75 miles.
Yeah.
And then if we decide to stay, otherwise we might keep cruising on towards Stewart and back into Alaska at Hyder, Alaska. It's the very southern little dribble of Alaska that runs along the shore of British Columbia.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. The weather is chilling down. It's even feels cool out here.
Yeah, down at the junction where 37A cuts off to go to Stewart and Hyder, it was snowing this morning. Yes, it was. It is July 12th,
Yeah.
and it was snowing there this morning, and it may sprinkle and snow, rain mix, sleet, whatever down that way tonight yet. So we may not go that far. That's about 200 miles. That's our limit.
Yeah, that's about it. So
can you imagine? Middle of July. It is a Saturday. I don't think we'll have a problem getting a campsite. Most everywhere we've gone now, down here in Yukon and British Columbia, there's no problems. It's, you know, the main rush of tourists are already up to Alaska.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I guess that's what we're going to try to do today. I'm sure we're going to see some beautiful countryside as we cruise along on the Cassiar Highway.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, fire up the engine. Here's the little dog park where Nick was playing in yesterday. He sure had fun. And now Steve has our tanks all dumped, and it's ready to roll over to the fuel station. So towards the back of this campground are full hookup sites with sewer, and we see that there's a lot of construction workers that are back here, you know, people that are working on the road crews. And so they leave early in the morning, you know, kind of like the guys up and down this stretch over here. And so you do hear big diesel starting up in the morning by 6 a.m. heading out, but hey, they got to make a living, and they're fixing the roads that we're driving on. So I guess we won't complain. So this is the huge community of Dease Lake. There's an RV park, and there's a couple little businesses over here. But mostly there's just a gas station with a grocery store attached. A little medical center, and I think that's about it. There's not much more. Oh, a little bar, I think. Arctic David. I'm not sure what that is. But I think this is the hub of Dease Lake right here. Pretty little gas station. All the flowers all around. Hanging baskets. Petro Canada. Big hole right here, Steve. Guy coming over here.
Yeah. I don't know what this woman is doing. There's a motorcycle still there.
Everybody has to make up their mind this morning. So of course she'll or it's not a woman, it's a guy. He'll stop halfway instead of pulling ahead far enough. Well, you might as well wait for the diesel pump. So we got all fueled up at Dease Lake, and we only paid $5 a US gallon there, which wasn't bad. We watched a YouTube where somebody else had paid over $2.20 a liter, which was pretty high. This was only $1.80 a liter this time. So by the time we were done figuring it, his $71 Canadian fill-up really comes out to only $52 after the exchange rate to US. And inside I picked up a few groceries. They had a very extensive grocery store with fresh meats, produce, everything. And there's 3 specific items that I had on my list for next time we were at a big store, and I found them all there, including something like a carrot cake mix, a can of yellow wax beans, mini cucumbers, the kind we like. So that was kind of interesting. But so now we're heading south again on the Cassiar, and it's cloudy, but every now and then there's a little blurb of blue sky that's popping out. So we'll see what the weather looks like as we go. Well, we were driving along and Steve suddenly hit the brakes and pulled over into this roadside pull-off. What a rushing river. I think that's from all the rain that we've had. What do you think? What does it say it's stocked with over there on that sign? You have to drive over there. Attention anglers. Release of bull trout from streams all year. This is Region 6, Skeena. Isn't that nice? So there's trout in this here river. Pretty nice. We are in Nats Pass, G-N-A-T, Nats Pass, the highest point on the Cassiar Highway. And we are over 4,000 feet. So we're at the summit right now, and there's snow right up here. And it is windy, and it is cold, and it is wet. Temperature dropped down to 43 now. Yeah, it's probably not the best day to be traveling. I'm glad we're not going too far today. Keeps trying to brighten up though. The clouds seem to be thinning out in spots. Yeah, right now there's almost a shadow. But then it clouds up again. It was just recording. Something that we've noticed after we've come over this pass is that the trees have changed. We now have a variety of trees. It's not all one type of pine. It looks like we have spruces and cedars and pines of different types. There's different shrubbery too. This is more what we're used to in Wisconsin, going down the roads and seeing a variety of trees, creating interesting texture. So here, if you kind of look, let's see if we can catch it off the side here. They're all different types of trees, conifers and deciduous. Whoa, over a bump there, sorry. Straight ahead, there's a big, huge mountain through those clouds. And you can barely see the top edge of it. So that's not all clouds ahead. That's a big mountain range. And it looks like we're coming up to a very wiggly path to get through this next section. See that right there? Should be interesting. Sorry about the wiper blades, but that's the only way I can keep the windshield clean so it doesn't focus just on the raindrops. Ooh, we're twisting and turning. Wow. This is huge. It says slide area. I honestly believe these views are more magnificent than anything we saw in the Alcan. Wow. Down there's the Skikini River. Yeah. Wow. This is a descent, a decline down to the river. Kind of some weird angles to the roads. They're not curved for comfort by engineering. Here we go over the Stikine River. It's really moving fast after all that rain we've had. Oops, didn't mean to tip you guys. And I guess now we got to climb up the other side. Actually, there's a campground near here, a Stikine River Provincial Park, but you can only get to it by boat or canoe, kayak, and it's called the Grand Canyon of Canada, or of BC. And the pictures are beautiful, but I don't think you and I are out paddling a canoe to get there today.
Nope, now we're going up an 8% grade.
Yes, now we're going up, up, up. It's hard to tell. Our ears are popping. Even on a rainy day, this is beautiful. It makes everything look so fresh and green. We're thankful for good road conditions. It's been relatively smooth. A few spots here and there with warning signs, but not bad at all. Again, I apologize for the wipers, but that's the only way that I can film anything today. It's warning you with a big starburst around it. 30-kilometer corner. And twisty-turny for the next 2 kilometers and loose gravel. Whoa. This looks tight. Says we're switching to gravel. So much for our good road surface we were talking about. Just so we don't need a logging truck the other way. A little bit of washboard there. This is what it's like crawling up through the Cassiar Highway slide area. Oh, here comes a bike rider. It's not Pascal. He's about 200 miles south of here yet. We saw an update from him, the gentleman riding a bike that we met at Matanuska Glacier. And we saw an update from him that he's about 200 miles south of here yet. So maybe if we run into him in the next few days, we'll be able to pull over at a wayside, chit-chat a bit, refill his water, maybe let him charge charge up his cameras and cell phone again. Ah, there we go, back on pavement. That wasn't so bad. Well, I think I'm due for a battery change here, so let's get around the next couple tight corners, and then I'm going to shut her down and swap out batteries. It says it's the end of the slide area, so I guess we're at the end of the real interesting stuff. I think now we're going to go back to regular road because they've even kind of took away the guardrails. Most of the road does not have guardrails. There's very few places where there's either concrete barriers like this one coming up or a traditional metal guardrail. But most of them are the old adage, if you're dumb enough to drive that fast or that close, it's your own damn fault, right?
I think so.
And here we go, up, up, up. Wow, looks like some really pretty mountain scenery coming up here ahead. Looks like a lot of snow. Just amazingly beautiful. There are all mountains way up there underneath those clouds. I'm going to come over this way a little bit. Oop, I'm stuck on my seatbelt. There we go. Good, let him pass now. Couldn't let him pass back there. There are too many curves and no shoulder and no patience. Absolutely beautiful. Brr, that's cold. We're at 44 degrees outside there. I had the window open for a little bit, hoping that maybe I could take some pictures outside, because there's some mountains over there. But of course, true to its idiosyncrasy, just when you have beautiful mountains to the right, you also have power lines. Wow, what a beautiful spot to stop for lunch. Just found this little pull-off area right up alongside this lake. I mean, we're literally this close. Is that pretty? And it looks like the rain has stopped. How nice for lunch. Okay, we stopped for a little lunch break here. And going to get out lunch. Incidentally, I put little pieces of paper towel underneath the hinged areas of this glass top on this Furrion stove. Keeps it from rattling. Okay, let's see. Yesterday, I took the time to whip up a quick tuna noodle salad, cold macaroni salad. So that is going to be our lunch today. And Steve says it's not a meal until we bowl it up plate it up. And there we go. Easy, quick lunch. Where are you going, Nick? You gonna go outside for a little quick break? Little bathroom break?
Okay.
There, it's Nick's turn to get out and do his little thing. What a beautiful view for lunch. Oh, I love it. Okay, I just looked up the name of this lake. It's Edontenajon Lake. And it has just a little teeny wayside here. And there's a couple picnic tables and a trash receptacle. And now we're going to drive out. It looks like the southernmost entrance is steeper than the northmost entrance. So I think we're going to go back the way we came in. Right?
Yep. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Low gear?
Yep, low gear it is.
So there's the other way to get up and out. I don't know if you can tell on camera. It's pretty steep.
Yeah,
so we're going to go out the way we came in. There is a little van here boondocked with some kayaks. Excuse me. What a beautiful place. Yes, this entrance to the park was a lot less steep than the other one. And my way's okay. There, we made it. Up and out. Yeah, it was pretty steep.
Might have been the steepest hill we've climbed yet.
Yeah, so here there's a little spot at the top and then the drive out. Well, that was a really nice lunch. And now we're going to zoom ahead. The next park is a provincial park. It's in 23 miles. And it's called Kinaskan. Kinaskan. I don't even know how it's Kinaskan Provincial Park.
Place with the nice picnic tables.
Yeah, we saw However the Wind Blows YouTube. Want to grab an envelope quick? It says cash only. We've learned, let's grab the envelope so we have a tag to put on the post and it becomes our site. Oh, out of envelopes. They're out of envelopes. Maybe there's some further in the park. Otherwise, we have an envelope. That's okay. We have a plain envelope if we need it.
They must have another one down.
There might be another pay post.
It's cool out there. 49.
Yeah, do not enter. And there is generator permitted if we got to charge up. That's the boat launch and picnic area. So let's slow down and look at campsites. Well, I don't think there's a problem getting a campsite.
No.
Let's see what the view is here. There's two of them, 4 and 5. Let's see. Somebody's here on 7. 6 is pretty close to them. Let's look for something a little quieter. Okay, here is 9 and 8. Pretty nice views. Ooh, let's check this next one out. "11 looks really nice. So does 10. "12 is all by itself, but then you're right next to the next guy. Let's see. 14 looks nice. 15 looks really nice. Why don't you walk back there and look at 15 once? Okay, let's do this. Nicholas, we didn't ask you. Okay, here we are all set up on our beautiful campsite. We're in a provincial park called Kinaskan Lake. Kinaskan Lake State Park. I know I'm murdering the name, but it's an absolutely beautiful campsite here. The back of the motorhome's right here by the lake. It's super clear. Can't tell with this reflection on the water. Here, we'll go like this. There were 3 loons out here before. I think it was a mama, a daddy, and a baby. I see a canoer out there doing some fishing. Absolutely beautiful. And now Nicky boy says it's time to go for a walk. Okay, let's go. I think this campground gets my vote for the prettiest picnic tables. All the frames are freshly painted brown, and all the wood is this beautiful orangey gold varnished stain. I think they get a vote for the prettiest picnic tables. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go down here and take a little walk. I think there's about, 40 sites here? We were able to pull in on a Saturday morning and get a site. We're pretty lucky. Kind of black-topped roads. Sites are gravel. Pit toilets. Water pump, well pump. Most of the sites are along the lake. Some of them are on the other side. 50 sites then. So we're going to walk down here, get a little Nicky Doodle out and about before bedtime. Nice, neat outhouses. Look at that, all open and airy. Even a clear roof. Wow, is that nice? And look at this. There's even doggy bags. I also noticed that they have trash and recycling. We've been missing most of the parks we've been to, especially in Alaska. There's no recycling. And that's kind of unusual for us. We're used to it. Now, this is what I meant about the variety of trees when we were driving. It seemed like once we got past the mountain pass, Nats Pass, GNAT, we are suddenly seeing other types of pines, a variety of pines, cedars, spruces, rather than just the everyday pines that we were seeing all through Alaska. So this is pretty nice to have a variety.